We now get an FAU K-State matchup in the East. Chip, give us your pick for this one.
Oh, Kansas State all day. I will lay that short number on the betting line. FAU is actually, according to some of the predictive metric models, supposed to be the favorite. But you know what computers can't figure out? Computers can't figure out that Marquise Noel is absolutely on one right now. And the way that he is playing in New York City, the way he is playing in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, that cannot be factored into an algorithm. And I start to think about the way that this Kansas State team has played all day. The two-man game that you get between Marquise Noel and Keontae Johnson has been picking apart Big 12 teams throughout the season. I mean, they finished third place in the Big 12 standings after being predicted to be at the very bottom with first-year coach Jerome Tang and a completely flipped roster. Just 2 scholarship players left over from last year's team. And so I think that we look at what Kansas State has done all through the season, the fact that they've been able to replicate it against a very solid Michigan State team, and not to knock FAU. Okay, Owls, you won 34 games. Now, you did a great job of taking care of business in some of your quad one opportunities. But in this tournament run, FAU, got past Memphis. That was great. But then you didn't have to play the 1 seed Purdue. You played Fairleigh Dickinson, and you played a Tennessee team that couldn't score. Kansas State can score better than Tennessee. Kansas State can score better than Fairleigh Dickinson. And yes, Kansas State can score better than Memphis. I think FAU is not going to be able to keep up in that battle.
Yeah, Marquise Noel, what is he, 5'8"? Just crazy to watch him just ball out like that. All right, let's talk about the West. You got the 4-seed UConn, 3-seed Gonzaga, Drew Timme, Adama Sanogo. What do you like in this matchup, Chip?
I like UConn here, and you mentioned the battle of the bigs because I think we might have a situation where Adama Sanogo and Klingon as well are able to maybe limit some of what Drew Timme is able to do down low, even wearing him out on the defensive side with Sanogo's range of post moves around the basket. I think that that's going to limit what Timme does offensively, and this is going to be a spot where if those two bigs, Adama Sanogo and Drew Timme, do neutralize each other, the other pieces that UConn has are better than Gonzaga's other pieces because, whether it's Tristan Newton, whether it's Jordan Hawkins, whether it's Andre Jackson, you just have so much length. You've got good three-point shooting. You've got the ability to really heat up offensively. And I go back to Eric Musselman, the head coach of Arkansas, fresh after getting pasted by the Huskies in the Sweet 16. He said the pieces all fit together. And I think that this team, which, by the way, started 14-0 with 13 double-digit wins, including a 15-point win over Alabama, I think it is recapturing that magic, some of the best basketball in the entire country. I like UConn to be able to advance and really threaten to win the national championship in Houston.
All right, that is Chip Patterson joining us here on CBS Sports HQ, giving us his best bets for the Elite Eight. Thank you so much, Chip. Good stuff as always. We appreciate it. And of course, you don't want to miss out on any of the action for the Elite Eight. Make sure you download the March Madness Live app to watch all of those games. You can stream every game on your phone, tablet, wherever you like. Download the March Madness Live app.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.